Thank you. So we said subsidiary book can be defined as the book into which transactions are recorded on a daily basis from the what? From the source document. That means for us to record in the subsidiary books gets its own information or gets its own data from somewhere. And the place is called what? The source document. Now the question is, let's continue and read finish. Then we'll now come to what are source documents and we'll start highlighting them one by one. Now, we said so now we said okay, daily from the source document and from which transfer are made at suitable period interval to the relevant account in the ledger. Another point, in the ledger. Do you understand? When I said the use of subsidiary books prevents the ledger from containing too much details. So now what are subsidiary books? What are source documents? Now, we said source documents are documents from which accounting information are assembled and classified before being recorded into the word subsidiary books or the book of what? Original entry.
Yes.
Are you getting what I'm saying now? Now, when we talk about those source documents, is what we know. It's just that we said the source documents are just documents that contain accounting information. So that means any document you have that contain information about what you want to impute in your system as an accountant, or give you an evidence, or give you an overview of the transaction you want to include in your financial data, it is called what? Source document. For example, we said we have receipts, we have invoice, we have check stub, we have what are those things again? Quotation, we have debit notes, credit notes. Why am I having it? Why can't I? Oh, okay. I know why. I think I am supposed to swipe. Okay. So we say we have pro forma invoice, we have payment voucher, checks, and the likes. Do you understand? So you are just to read all this, do you understand, to give you an overview of those examples, because they might ask and you might not be asked, but you should know example of such document very well. So any document that have a detailed information of financial transactions is called what? Source document. Do you understand? So now,
Yes,
let's go. Let's move to the subsidiary book. We said the subsidiary book basically have 5 type or 5 categories or 6 categories. And number 1, we said we have the sales day book, we have the purchases day book, we have the return inward day book, we have the return outward day book, we have the cash book, and we have the what? Journal proper. Now let's pick them one by one. Although there's a main one we are interested in, which is the cash book, but we won't do it without now highlighting or mentioning the others. Now, what is sales day book? See, anytime you hear the word day book is usually we call it credit transactions. Do you understand? So now we now said sales day book. We said sales day book is the book used for recording credit sales. That is, any sales made on credit, do you understand, will be recorded in the word sales day book. And we said purchases day book. Any goods you purchase on credit from your supplier or manufacturer is under what? It's called purchases day book.
Sorry, sir. You said sales
now,
day book. They are used for recording credit
sales.
Right? Credit
that is
sales.
Goods you sold on credit.
Okay.
Yes. Why purchases day book are used for recording goods you purchase on credit.
Okay.
Now, we'll talk about another part: return inward, return outward. Now, from the simple word return inward, do you understand? Return inward simply means that customer has purchased goods from you on credit. and the customer is now refunding part of the goods back to you. Yes, it is called what? Return inward. Now, return outward is when you are returning some goods back to your producer or manufacturer or supplier. Do you understand what I'm saying? So return inward is when a customer is returning back to you. Return outward is when you are returning back to the what? To the source, which is the manufacturer or the supplier or whatever. Do you get my point now? Now,
Yes, sir.
we'll talk about journal. I will talk about cash book last because that's the area we are moving into. So journal proper, most of the time, journal is used for correcting error and other transactions. So the only time we use journal is basically when we want to correct error and some other transactions. Now let's talk about cash book. We said cash book. Cash book is used for recording the receipt and payment of money. That is collection and payment of money is what we record in the cash book. I get what I'm saying now. So that means transaction that does not involve payment of money. Now, whether through bank or cash, so far you receive the money, do you understand? Or you pay the money, it will go into the what? Cash book. So that means credit transaction should not be included in the cash book. Credit transaction should not be included in the what? In the cash book. Now, let's move. Okay, I've explained this. All my explanation are there. You can just read more, and read the notes, but I've given the overview, the explanation. So
Okay,
I can't be reading that book for you one by one. Now, we have basically 3 types of cash book. Okay, let me say 4. We have number 1, we have the single column cash book. We have number 2, the 2-column cash book. We have number 3, 3-column cash book. And we have the 4th one, which is what? Petty cash book.
You said petty cash book.
Now, petty, P-E-T-T-Y. It is also called Impress system. Yes, it is also called what? Impress system. So let's move. Now, my own style is that for every account, I will give you the format and I'll give you the principle. But before then, let's talk about what we mean by contra entry. I know you might have been hearing contra entry.
Is it a type of cash
now,
book?
Now, contra entry, no. It's a terminology. It's a term that we need to understand. Contra entry is when a transaction affects the both sides of the cash book. When a single transaction affects the both sides of the cash book, then we can say there is contra entry. And this most often happen when you withdraw money for what? For office use. You withdraw money or you pay money and the money is still within the organization. So that you take the money from your cash at hand. Maybe you have some cash, you now took some money to the bank to save. Do you understand? That kind of transaction constitutes what? Contra entry. Yeah. It's very important you know it. Now let's look at it. I have a simple format of 2-column cash book. Now, you know that we said in the beginning of the class, I said for every debit entry, accounting will always have 2 sides, right? We said for every debit entry, there must be a corresponding what? There must be a corresponding what? Credit answer now. Is anyone want to answer me? Yes, thank you. So now, I can't hear you.
Sir, please repeat your question. You were breaking on my end.
I wasn't asking a question. I was only saying something. I said there's a principle that we follow that we said for every debit entry there must be a
There must be
corresponding what,
corresponding credit entry.
vice versa, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, this is a typical example of two-column cash book where we have the dates. Why is my phone going off like this? Where we have the dates, we have particulars, we have cash and bank. Now, if it was single column, we will not have cash column, we will not have bank column, we will just have amount. Am I making sense? We'll just have what amount instead of us having cash
Bank.
and bank.
Okay.
But before then, after the date, we have particular, then rule one line and write folio, Folio. Sometimes we put the folio there to just reference transaction. The essence of the follow column is just to reference transaction, nothing else. So in the exam, whether you create the column of folio or not, it doesn't attract any extra mark or deduct your mark. So when we're talking about single column cash book, where we have cash and bank, we will not have cash and bank, we'll just have amount. So that will be date, particular, folio, amount. That's for the debit side. You can see that this thing is in two sides. We have the same thing, copy and paste. One side is for debit, which is the first one. The second side is for what? Credit, which is the what? The payment side. That's how you see it in two places like that. Do you understand? The first side column is the debit side, and the other side is what? Credit side. Have we noted that?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So, but
Have we
sorry
yeah.
to take you back again. You said in the single
Okay.
column cash book. Is it in the single column cash book that you don't have the cash and the bank, but you have folio? Is
We
that
don't have the
correct?
cash and bank. We have folio.
Amount.
Even no, everything we have folio. Everything we have folio.
Oh, okay.
It's just that for single column, yes, for single column, we only have amount. We don't have it in cash and bank. What makes it two column cash book is the fact that we have cash column and we
Bank.
have bank column. That
Okay.
the transaction can either be in cash or through the bank.
Okay, sir.
But for single column, it doesn't. It only have one side, which is the what? The amount side. So
Hello?
whether cash or bank, everything is modeled up in what? In the what? In the amount side. I can hear you, please. Are you saying something or I should continue my class?
Hello?
Okay, since I can't hear you again, let me continue.
Hello?
I can hear you,
Hello?
please.
Hello?
I can hear you, please. So we have the cash and bank. So that's what makes it. Please, can you log out and log in back if your network is breaking?
Okay.
Log out and log in back, please.
Three columns. So my network is good. Okay.
So continue, I can hear you. Continue, I can hear you, please.
Hello? Okay, so
I can hear you. Continue.
What's the use of single column cash book, double column and three column cash book? Do they
all
have
of them fulfill the
special?
same purpose?
Okay.
It depends on you. There's no so it depends on the one you are using.
Okay. Okay, sir.
All right. So now we go to three column cash book. Now what makes this thing three column cash book is
So, but in the first definition about cash book,
is
when
the
you're
fact
talking about subsidiary books, when we're talking about subsidiary books, when you mentioned cash
Yeah.
book, you stated that cash book is used for recording receipts and payment of money, right? Then you also said credit transactions should not be included here. So, but in the format of the cash book,
yes.
it has both a credit and debit side. So are you saying that we're not meant to record the credit?
I just told you no. You mix them up. Credit transaction means that transaction goods on credit. But that's not what we mean by debit and credit side. Because I just mentioned now that we said accounting has two sides. For
Yes,
every
sir.
debit entry, there must be a
There must
corresponding
be.
credit entry. So credit
Yeah.
entry is different from credit transaction.
Okay. So credit
Get
transactions,
that?
is it probably goods bought on credit and goods sold on credit?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
So, but that does not mean that it's a credit side because the principle of the principle says that accounting will always have what two sides.
Two
The
sides.
debit
Yes, sir.
and the what credit side. And
Okay.
that's why in the cash book we have the debit and the credit side. So the credit is different from credit transaction. So don't
Yes.
mix them up. All right. So what makes three column different is that that's element of discount. And when we talk about discount, we say discount is an allowance given or received. Do you understand? Or is the opportunity to pay less than the actual what amount. That's another simple layman. And you can either allow the discount or you receive the discount. And the only reason why you allow a discount is when you are the one that is selling. And the only reason why you receive a discount is when you are the one that is what purchasing. Do you understand? Also, we have cash discount and trade discount. There's something we call cash discount and trade discount. So please, I want us to do an assignment on it and give me the difference between cash discount and trade discount. Assignment 1. Difference between cash discount and trade discount.
Okay.
So I won't talk about petty cash book now, but we'll solve. Let's go to question directly. Do you understand? Then let me give you the principle behind the cash book. Then I will solve. We'll solve one question. Do you understand? So you now use that same question to prepare. So we use the question to solve 3 column. Then use that same question to now solve 2 column. That's what we'll do. Because I'm getting to calculation now. So please note there will be class on Friday.
Yes, sir. You said that before.
So there'll be class on Friday. So this is calculation. I'm not going to rush it. I don't mind taking only one calculation then. I'm going to give you lots of questions to solve. So please don't wait till Friday. So as soon as you are done with the question, please revert to me. Just send it to me and tell me, please cross-check. Now, sometimes our class will be short, but I'll be giving more of work to do. Do you understand? So once I give work to do, I expected you that once you are done, send it to me, send it to the group. Don't private chat me, send it to the group. Do you understand? Because sometimes if you private chat me, I might open the chat and assume I've read it. But if it is group chat, at least I always remember that or maybe when I click on the group chat, I will. So if you private chat me, I might not respond, but I've read the chat. So please, sometimes I just open up my chat because I will not want to be seen that I've not read any chat. So, but group chat, I don't usually open it because I know there will be a lot of things for me to read here. So please drop it on the group. Now let's look at this question too. Now let me give you the principle behind cash book. The principle of cash book says what? Debit the receiver, credit the giver. Please write it somewhere. This is just what you need. Every other thing is story. What you need is the principle I just gave you now. Debit the receiver, credit the giver. I don't know why my phone is logging off. So we are going to use one question to solve 3 columns. And that same question I'll give as a classwork to solve 2 columns. And you are also going to use another question to solve both 2 columns and 3 columns. So you see that we have a lot to do. So, but I'm only going to treat one and give you the idea. That's what I do in the physical class too. My own belief is to make sure that I give you the principle and the key, then you start doing it yourself.
Okay, sir.
So, yeah. So we said the following are the business transaction of Alhaji Aberuagba. Please, when you are giving an accounting question, just do two things. Read the beginning and read the end. Read the introduction and read the what? The end. He said Alhaji Aberuagba for the month of June 2020. Now, you are required. Record the above transaction in the what? 3-column cash book. Have you seen?
Yes.
Have you seen that the examiner told us that record now? You know the format of 3-column now, right?
Yes, you said it
So can you
has
draw the format of the 3-column in your
cash
book?
balance.
Eight.
Draw it in your book so that we'll solve this question. Draw it in your
Okay.
book.
Please hold on, sir.
So we have for the debit side, we have date, particular, folio, discount allow, cash, and bank. That's for the debit side. Then the credit side, we have date, particular, folio, cash. No, discount receive, cash, and what? And bank. When we are done drawing this, let me know. Are we done?
No.
Are we done? Please, can we move?
Yes, we can move, sir.
Okay, now, the first thing you should write is what's the title of the account? Oh, you people just draw the line without writing the title of the account. The first thing you should do is the title of the account. The name of the company you are preparing account for, Alhaji Aberuagba, that should be at the top. Then after that, you now write the title, that is 3-column cash book for the month of what? June 2020. Then before you now draw your table, that's what you should do. The name of the company, that's the first thing. Then number two, you have to now write the title of the account. Then number three, you now draw your column.
Oh,
Can we move?
okay.
Can we move? Can we move on?
Okay, we can move on.
Okay, don't forget, I said the principle is that debit the receiver, credit the giver. What do I mean? That means anytime we receive money, we'll debit it. Why anytime you give out money, we'll credit it? I come again.
Anytime you receive money.
Debit the receiver means, let me come again. Debit the receiver simply means that anytime the business receive money, do you understand? It will go to the what? Debit side. Whether the business receive the money from customer or anybody, but because they receive that money, it will always go toward the debit side of the cash. Why anytime the company make payment out, do you understand? Either pay for something or, do you understand? It will be recorded under the credit side. That's why we say debit the giver, and the debit the receiver, credit the what? The giver.
So anytime the company makes
Am I
payment,
making sense?
you credit.
It will be credited because money is going out. Anytime the company receives money, it will be what? Debited. That's simple.
Is it not supposed to be anytime the company receives money, the money
No,
they get
that
money,
is banking.
so
That
they are
is
being
in bank. That is in bank. Madam, that is in bank. The principle of cash book, that is bank. Bank will give you credit alert.
Yes.
The alert of the bank is different from financial transactions. So don't mix them up. Do you understand? The principle is debit to the receiver, credit to the giver. I don't want to go into the details of why it is like that because I don't want to confuse you. But in the long run, if I explain, you'll see that it is true. Because for bank to give you a credit alert, bank has debited themselves to credit you. Do you understand? So, but I don't want to go into banking operation. But just get the principle that when you are doing cash, anytime you are receiving money, you debit. Anytime you are giving out money, you credit.
Okay.
Do you understand? So don't bring the banking this thing into it. There are two different mode of operation. Now, we said June 1st, balance brought forward. That is the balance brought forward from previous month. Cash 97, bank 218,600. So you post them on the debit side. So you under your particular, you have balance brought forward. Balance brought forward, balance BF. Now there's difference between balance brought forward, balance carried down, and balance brought down. I mentioned three things: balance brought forward, balance carried down, and balance brought down. I come again: balance brought forward, balance carried down, and balance brought down. So, and the balance brought down is usually used to balance up the two sides of the account. Why balance brought down is the amount we brought down from the account
No, sir,
that
you
we
just
intend taking
repeated
to
what
the
you
next
said now.
accounting period.
You just
I
repeated
said
what
why
you
the
said.
balance, why I said the balance brought down is bringing down the carried down balance for the purpose of taking it to the next accounting period or next month. So that means if carried down is on debit side, brought down will be on the what? On the debit side. They are always opposite each other.
Hello?
I
Hello?
can hear you.
So can we say
Please
that,
speak, I can hear.
okay, for instance now, a balance brought the 2022.
See, I'm having issue with your network. I'm having issue with your network because when you continue talking, it's cracking.
Hello, my network is fine, sir. Hello?
Well, I can hear you continue talking.
Okay. The signal, the strength of the signal is very, very high. So now, please, can I conclude that a balance brought down of, let's say, 2022 will become the balance brought forward of 2023?
That is the way it is. And that's why I want to explain balance brought forward. So balance brought forward is now when you carry the balance down, carry the balance brought down to the next accounting period. It becomes brought forward. And that's the essence of brought forward.
Okay.
So it said June 1, balances, okay. It said balances brought forward, cash and bank. So you write your date, June 1st, under the date on the debit side.
Yes.
Then you write balance brought forward on the particular side. Then under your cash column, you write 97. Under your bank column, you write 218. Is that fine?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Nothing in discounts.
So we move. Nothing in discount. There's nothing like discount here now. So we move. June 2nd. The amount due from customer where our Hausa, that means customer are supposed to pay us, right? The amount due for us to receive from customer, they now give us different customer. We said R Hausa 100,000, C Collar 28,000, P Peters 18,000, then Chinwe 60,000. So are we going to debit this transaction or we are crediting it?
We'll debit it.
No.
Why?
Hello?
Because you're
Please wait. Wait. Let one person talk before the other person talk. Yes, I'm listening to you.
Because you're meant to receive those payments into the business from the customer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, let me listen to you.
Okay, now, so these transactions are not meant to be in the cash book because they are not cash transactions. You have not yet received those cash. So it's supposed to be in another account, receivables account.
Please read the transaction very well. It said the amount due from customers. Do you understand where? So what they are trying to let us know that we receive all this money, that the money is already is due from the customer for them to pay and receive the money. The question never told us that this transaction is on credit. Please note, don't create question for ICANN. Always put yourself in the portfolio, only cover the area of the question. The question never mentioned that the transaction is on credit. He only told us that yes, there is an amount we want to receive from customer. Do you understand? So he didn't tell us that they've not received the money.
Wow.
But with what we have read there, it's as if they've received the money. So don't create question. Do you understand? Restrict yourself to the to what you can see there. If they want us to know that that money they've not received it, they will let us know. And so far they are silent, you too be silent and say you have received the money. That is the way it can work. You understand? That is the way it works. So we are debiting all those transactions. So all those transactions will be debited. So okay. It's either you add everything up and post once, or you start writing them, hold on, or you start writing them one by one. Write our caller, receive. Now, another thing is that this question did not tell us, this part did not tell us whether it is cash or bank. Now, anytime the examiner is silent about either a cash transaction or a bank transaction, please recognize it as cash transaction.
Okay.
If it is not stated that it is a bank transaction, recognize it as what? A cash transaction. Yes, question.
Hello, sir. So
I'm listening. Question.
Does it mean that in solving a cash book question, every line item that is in the question is supposed to be fitted into a particular space in the cash book?
No. If the examiner don't want us to fix it, anyone, he will let us know. Transaction on credit should never reflect in the cash. Credit transaction should never reflect in the cash.
Okay.
All right.
Hello, sir. Okay.
Have you posted that? Ask your question if you want to ask a question. I'm with you. Okay, you can post if you want to post. And if you want to ask a question, please ask. Let me know when you are done posting. Please, can you let me know when you are done posting so that we can move?
I don't know if Mr. Babajide is done.
You can continue. You can continue, sir.
No, I want everybody to post, because after the class, you snap what you have done and send to me. I don't want to say no. Let's be posting it. This is the only question I'm solving. That I'm done. Then I'm giving a lot of questions. I don't rush my own calculation. Do you understand? I can take my time explaining this, doing this. So I want you to do, because when I say let's balance the account, when you're not telling me, no, I didn't write it, and it will be difficult. So please take your time and do it. When you're done, tell me you are done. Then I'm
done.
I don't rush. I don't rush when I do calculation. Yeah, the most important thing is for you to understand it. All right. June 3rd. cash sales paid directly into the bank. That is a sales made in cash. It was paid directly into the bank. Please note, this transaction does not constitute contra entry. So now, do we receive or we pay money? Yes.
Because the company made payment. The money that was
the company received money or the
company receives money now.
That's
no,
all.
the company
The company
receives
sold goods. The company received money. And we said anytime we receive money, it will be posted on which side?
the debit.
So put it on debit side. Under the bank column. You can see it was specified here. The bank was specified here, so under the bank column.
Okay, but do you know this was the way I interpreted this statement? Cash paid directly, cash sales paid directly into the bank. I felt it was okay. The company received money from the customer, then make payments into the bank. So you credit.
But the most important thing is that bank received the money, or the company received money.
But
That's
the
the main
company
cocoa.
still paid into. Is it okay? Let me not. Okay. Okay.
Alaniska, whether the company paid the money or the company did not pay the money, who is on the receiving side?
It's the company, the business.
So whether the money was paid into the bank or they collect the money cash, that's not our business. Our business is that we receive the money, the company receives the money. And that's the angle I want you to be thinking from. Do you receive the money? Whether you receive the money into the cash or you receive the money into the bank, so far you have received the money, that's all. It's a plus to the company because the company has the money. Whether they have it in their bank or they have it as cash, they have received the money.
Okay.
Can we move on?
Yes.
June 5, he said, paid rent by cash. So, paid rent by cash. Do we receive or we make the company pay? What did they pay for?
Rent.
What did they pay for? Rent. So rent will be the particular.
Rent.
So rent will be the particular. Then was it in cash?
Yes.
So it will be on the credit side, right? Under the cash column.
Jesus. Wait, though, I'm sorry,
Christ.
please. You said credit is the left-hand side, right?
Yes.
Credit is left-hand side, debit is the right-hand side.
Yes. So that means the first one is the debit, the second one is the credit.
Okay. I didn't make that.
All right. So record the credits of the rent. Then June 6, he said, the gross amount due to the following supplier. Listen again. Oh. The gross amount due to the what? To the following supplier were paid by check after deducting 2.5% discount. J. Charles, 40,000. H. Salam, 64,000. Greg, 20,000. Check were issued to pay this amount less 2.5% was discount. That means we make payment to all these people by after charging them what discount of what 2.5%. Now you now be picking them one by one. Are we receiving or we are giving this time around?
You are giving.
We are giving, right? And when we are giving, it will be posted on which side?
Credit.
Good. So that means for every transaction, you first charge 2.5% of them. What's 2.5% of 40,000?
2.5% of these figures.
Yeah, 2.5% of 40,000. How much?
Please hold on.
Hmm.
1,000. 1,000.
1,000. Am I right?
Yes.
Or are you right? Because it's not me that
Yes,
calculated.
1,000.
So that means the discount there
1,000.
will be what? 1,000. If you minus discount from the total amount, that will be the remaining what? 39,000. So that 39,000
Wait,
is what you now write
1%
as
of
for the pay.
40,000 is 400 though.
So
2.5%.
2.5%.
2.5% is what
Ah,
am I
no.
saying?
1,000 though. 40,000 times 0.025.
Whether that's 0.025 or you say 2.5 or you say 2.5 percent times. Anyhow, I shall know you get the same answer. So what's the figure? So what's the figure, please?
I'm still trying to
I'm listening.
calculate.
What is the figure? 2.5% of I'm tired.
It's 1,000 now. It's 1,000.
You people want me to be calculating again. Okay. Oh.
Mr.
Madam
Babaji,
Diska, are you there
please,
now?
how did you get 1,000? I'm lost on that, please.
Okay, now. Okay. I converted the 2.5 to decimals. So it is 0.025. So
Yeah,
40 times 0.025, you will get 1,000.
40%.
Are we together?
Okay, 1,000.
So that means your 1,000 will go to the discount column. Then the remaining balance of 39,000 will go to it was paid by what? By check, right? So 39,000 goes to what? Bank accounts of the credit side. The both of them credit side. So do for the rest. Do for H salami and Greek. Are we done?
No, please hold on.
Okay.
My walking is so rough. Oh.
Are we done?
No.
Okay, I'm waiting. Are we done?
Sir, please hold on. Please just hold on a bit. This whole thing is very new to me, so I'm just trying to take my time.
Are we done?
I'm done.
Mr. Babajide, please, the
Okay.
discount for H Salem, is it 1,006?
Yes, 1,006. Yes.
Thank God, though. Please hold on, I'll send it on. Okay, let me be sure I have the figures right, Mr. Babajide. Let me be sure we are in sync. The second one is, the last one rather is 500 for the discount, right?
Yes.
Then 15,000 for the amount.
No, 19,500.
Sorry, 19,500. Yes. Then the one before that is 62,400, right?
Yes, yes. That's it.
Okay, sir, please, we can go on.
Hello, Mr. Olumide.
Hello, sir. Hello.
Is he still online?
I don't know. It's still online.
Hello, Mr. Olumide. Hello. Hello. Hello, Mr. Olumide.
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. So we are done.
Okay. So now the next one. The next one says what? Withdraw cash from bank for what? For business. Now, please, anytime the owner of the company withdraw either goods or cash from the business, it is called drawings. Do you get me now?
Yeah.
So now, let's move on to withdraw cash from bank for business use. You see that from this side, one side is giving. This money is not going out anywhere. But one side is giving and one side is what? Receiving. Do you get what I'm saying now?
Yes. Hello, Mr. Olumide.
Hello, sir. I wasn't hearing
Yeah,
you for a while on my end, though. You were breaking.
okay, so I said that this transaction now will constitute contra entry, right? So who is giving, who is receiving? You see that at this point, they said withdraw cash for office use. The bank column is giving and the cash column is receiving. Do you agree with me?
We drew cash from the bank for business use. Okay.
Yes. So that means the bank is giving the money while the cash is receiving the money, right?
Okay. Yes.
So now you go to the bank column, you will credit the amount there. That means your particular will be so your particular, so that means when you want to record this, so your particular will be cash under the credit side. Then you post the transaction under the what? Under the bank column, because this money was withdrew in what? In cash. Do you get my explanation?
Cash from bank.
Credit.
I come in.
We're writing Abby, how do I put it now? Your recording, yes, that's the word. Well, recording
The essence
the
of
cash
particular,
money.
the essence of the particular is to reference transaction. Where
Yes,
did the transaction come from? Do you
yes.
understand? This money we are withdrawing for office use is going to be withdrawn in the bank, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And where is it going to? It's going to what? To cash.
Cash.
So under the bank, so that means in this point, the bank is giving, then cash book is receiving. Do you agree with me? The cashier is receiving money while the bank is what? Giving. So that means you first record the
So
bank
this
column that
is
is
an
giving.
example of contra entry.
Exactly my point.
Okay. Okay.
Now, if the question says that that transaction was for personal use, it will never be contra entry. Note, if the question tells us that it is, as in if the examiner lets us understand that it is for personal use, do you understand? It will never constitute contra. Please note.
So please, who is the okay? So who is withdrawing cash? The business, right? The business is the one withdrawing the cash.
Yes.
From
Yes.
bank, okay, for the business, obviously.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So
and you know they don't. I'm listening.
No, you now said that we're going to record the cash in credit, right?
That means credit bank will be giving the money, then cash book will be receiving the money. Cash column will be receiving the money.
Receive some money. Oh yes. Okay. It's true. Okay. So what would we call the particulars now?
So from the giving side, the particular will now be what? Cash. Because cash is one that will receive the money longer. While from the what? Receiving side, which is the debit, the particular will be what? Bank. Because bank is one that gave us the money.
Okay.
Do you get it now? So the essence of the particular is just the referencing. That's the essence of particular. Just be referencing that, okay, where is this money coming from? Where is this money going to? That's all. So particular don't have any other job than to reference transactions.
Okay. So next payments. Credit. Okay. So that means we'll have both 25,000 on both ends.
Yes, but the first one on the credit side will be in the what? In the bank column. While the one in the debit side will be in the cash column. So next one, it said cash sales 20,600. Where's that one going to? Where is that one going to? Where is it going to?
Credit.
Debit.
Because cash sales. This person you make a sale and you collect your money. You receive your money.
You're
cash sales. Yes, this is about receiving and paying of money.
Yes.
You receive and you give money. Don't take it from the perspective of they are recorded on the debit side. And it's going to be under the cash column, as stated. Then I said, next one, Dikende paid his account of 88,900 by check, less 200 cash discount. Who is Dikende? Maybe probably one of our customers or one of our people, debtors. So this person came to pay his money. So are we receiving or we are giving?
We are receiving.
Thank you. So you post on the what? On the debit side.
But it says with a By check.
So with a
Let's check.
discount, yes. So you post discount 200, then 200 minus 89, that would be 87, right? So you post 87 in the cash column, then 200 at the discount column, still on the same side.
But is it cash? He said he pays it by check. So is it not bank?
Okay, it's bank, yeah. Then put it in the bank. But discount will be in discount 200.
Yes.
So 87 on bank column, 200 on discount column. Next, he said pay wages by cash.
This one is the
Paid
bank
wages by cash.
credit.
Okay, perfect. Oh, yeah. Can we
Yes, sir.
continue?
Yes, please.
So the next, he said pay the following account by check. Who pay now? We are the one that pay. He said
Business.
paid the following account by check. I, Lucas, 11,700. Less cash discount of what? 600,000. That means you are supposed to pay him 11,700, but we are going to deduct a discount of what? 6,000. So all these transactions, are they going to be on the debit or credit?
The bank is paying now, credit.
No,
Sorry,
the
not
company
the
is
bank.
paying.
The
Don't say
business is paying, rather. Sorry.
the business is paying, yeah. So it will be on the what? Credit. So consider the discount.
Okay.
So you remove the discount and post on the discount column. Then the remaining balance is what you post on cash, either cash or bank, as the case may be.
It's bank. It's bank because they paid it by check.
Okay, agreed. So post.
Please hold on, sir. That's 5,700. B.
Can we move?
Yes.
Wait.
Okay. I didn't know there was fish.
Are we done?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
Okay, so you consider all the discount, right?
Yes.
The next one, it said bought fixtures by check. Bought fixtures. Fixtures is an asset, right? We
Yes.
bought it by check. So are we giving or we are receiving?
We are giving.
Because we are the one making payments.
Yes.
Yeah. So we are going to record it on which side? Credit, right?
Credit.
Please, we have a lot of work to do that I'm going to give us. And as I've said, don't wait for me to ask. Once you are done, post it. I will correct immediately. But if you are waiting till the next class for you to ask, I'll move to the next thing. So I expect that that's the sense of the group chat, is for us to interact. So don't say you are waiting for me till the next class for me to come and ask solve the problem. I won't solve it because we have other things to do. So your duty is to ask me during the week or during the period that you are not doing, maybe you are relaxing and all those things. Just drop me a message. I would always respond. Next one says what? Bought motor van and paid by check. How much?
716.
Are we debiting it or crediting it?
Credit it.
Thank you. Credit it.
Okay, yes, sir.
What the next one says? Yeah, the next one says what?
Received 16.9 check from this Sunny.
So are we putting it on the debit or credit?
Debit, sir.
Debit. Go ahead. You can see it's not hard. It's just be able to interpret. It's not hard. That's the truth. Interpretation is all you need. And how will you understand more is by practicing more questions.
Yes.
So the more you practice, what I did for them in the class now was that we only solved this. The rest, they were the ones solving. I was just looking. So, and that's the same thing we are going to adopt here. So I only give you the idea. You find out that you're the one doing most of it yourself. My own is just to give you the principle, then you start solving. That's why I would like everybody to be writing in the class. Don't tell me no. If you are behind, tell me to wait for you. I'll wait for you. Then you will get it done. Is there another one there again aside from that?
Cash sales again.
Cash sales again. Are we debiting or crediting?
We're debiting.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, debit. Are we done?
Yes.
If you are done, say I'm done. And if you are not there, tell me wait for me. If you are not there, tell me wait for me.
Done.
I'm waiting.
done.
You are the only one responding. I'm waiting for the other person to respond.
No, I'm done, sir.
Okay, perfect. Now we are done with all the questions, right? Now we need to balance this account, and that's why I want us to pay attention. Now,
Okay.
please, whatever you have in your discount column is what you are going to balance down. You are just going to give us the total. You are not going to be doing any carrying forward or anything there. Now, before then, rule a line in the cash column and discount. Just rule a line as if you are totaling something. But please, before that, create a space because we are going to write our balance carry down. So create about 2 spaces before ruling the line.
Okay.
Do you get what I mean by before ruling that line? So that because we are still going to carry our transaction down. Now, Madam Jessica, calculate the cash and bank side of the debit side. Mr. Babajide, calculate the cash and bank side of the credit side. Total. I need the total. Don't write it anywhere. Just give me the figure. I will just want you to calculate it for me.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, so let's start with the cash. Madam Jessica, what's the figure on the debit side?
352,300.
Okay, Mr. Babajide, what is your own cash column of the credit side?
155,100.
So which side is greater? Which side is greater?
The debit side.
So please, you will always put your balance carry down on this lesser side. Do you understand? So those columns you left now, right? Balance carry down on the credit side. So what is the difference between the figure? What's the difference between the two?
Come again. You said this.
First, give me the difference. Don't worry, I will come again. Don't worry. What's the difference between those two sides? I'll come again. Don't worry.
The both cash sides, right?
Yes. We said one is higher. We said the debit side is higher. And I said you always put your balance carry down on the lesser side.
Yes, which is the credit now.
Perfect. So, and it's usually called balance carry down, balance CD. So, I now said, what's the difference?
64,500.
It's not possible. Because 300 and something minus 100 and something cannot give us 64.
How did I calculate? 254.
You said your debit side is 300 and something.
Yes,
then Mr. Babajide said, yes, Mr. Babajide said the credit side is 100 and something. So 300 and something minus 100 and something cannot give us.
No, now it's not. It's 287,800.
The credit side.
Yes.
Are
Please
you
do it
sure?
again. You only have 3 figures in the cash column. The first one is 8,800. Mr. Babajide, please, are we together?
Yes, I'm here.
Then the second one is 25,000 for June 8th.
Uh-huh.
Then the last one is wages, 254,000, please. Only 3 figures in the cash.
Is it 254,000?
Yes, please.
Okay, I just need the difference. I just want to be sure that you are giving me the right figure anyway.
The difference is 64,500.
Okay.
Mr. Babajide, please, can you confirm?
I guess that I made a mistake. Sorry.
Please, can you just confirm let's know where the Lucas.
Okay, I just want to be sure that you give me the right figure. So once you have given me the right figure, no problem. Do you understand?
Hold on, please.
So write your balance. Yeah, don't worry. Write your balance carried down. Write 64,000 under the credit side.
On cash, right?
On the cash column, yes.
Is there any date for it?
No.
Are we using the next date? Oh, okay.
You can just use 31st. Oh, no, there's nothing like 31st in June. So you can use June 30. Do you understand? You use the last date. There's nothing like June 31st, so you have to use 30th of June. Is that fine?
We're not supposed to write the summation of both cash.
No, you are not writing the sum because now if you now put 64,000 something, that means the two sides will now balance now, right?
The two sides will balance, you said.
Yes, because we have added the differences as carried down, right?
Sorry, sir. Please hold on.
Okay. Because I said post the difference under the lesser side, and you said the credit side is lesser. Agreed. So what is the difference? Post it on that side. Then when you add the two up, the two should now balance at that point.
Okay. Let me add it up now. Let me see. 254 plus 64,000 plus 25,000 plus 8,000.
Did it balance?
500. I'm coming. Plus 5,000 plus. Balance. The both sides now are 352,300.
Exactly. So that's what you should do. So write debit side 360,000, then credit side write it. Then let's do for bank. I hope Mr. Bajido is still with me.
Yes, I'm still here. But I'm trying to figure out the additions.
Okay, if you have followed it, that's why I wanted everybody to post. Okay, no problem. Madam, this area, let's get for the bank column.
Please, I'm coming, sir. Okay. Let me do for the 100 plus 100 plus 19,500. 19,500 plus 800,000 plus Mm. Okay. Mr. Bawajide, please, what did you get for the bank side for the credit?
I'm not even
Done that.
trying to
Okay.
figure. Please, I'm having issues here. From what I added up here, for the cash, the credit side, the debit side of the cash, we have 399,600. From what I did here,
399
How do you get it?
600. Okay.
I summed up every line item in the cash, the debit, and then for the credit of the cash, I got 383,700. So the difference is 15,900.
Ah, yeah, I
No,
get
it's
all these different from it's not
okay.
possible.
Can we go
So
over the
tell us,
figures? Can we go over the amounts on the cash for the debit side? The first one I have 9,700. Is that what you have, please?
Yes, yes.
Then June 2nd, there are 4 particulars there. R Alsa is 100,000. C
Yes,
Collar is 28,000. P Peters
yes,
is 18,000.
yes.
Then R Chinwe is 60,000.
See,
60.
yes.
Okay. Then the next one on that cash column is June 10, cash sales, which is 20,600.
June what?
June 10.
What about the one of June 3rd?
June 3rd, cash sales.
13,400.
It is in bank, 13,400, not in cash. The statement says cash sales paid directly into the bank.
Okay.
yeah, so that one will
So
never be in the
it's
cash
in
column.
bank, not cash, because the business received money, right?
Okay.
The business bank account received the money.
The business bank account. Okay.
Okay. I'm listening. Okay.
Yes. So after 60,000, the next one is cash sales, June 10, 20,600.
What about the contra entry?
Contra entry, June 8, bank is to bank in debit side, which is the 25,000. Then cash to cash in credit side, 25,000.
Why is it bank? Sorry.
Because it is you withdrew cash from the bank for the business. So they both received and they both
You received. Sorry, please. On the you withdrew cash from the bank. So now on the credit side you will have 25,000, and then on the debit side, because it is cash you are taking out of the bank. So on the debit side, it has to be debited to the cash. Then it has to be cash, not bank again, because you are not withdrawing to go and save in bank again.
No, the money was withdrawn from the bank.
Yeah, to cash.
And now, so the business withdrew cash from the bank. So it is debit and under bank. Then they received. How do I even explain it now? I don't know how to explain
See,
it.
it's so simple. On the credit side, your figure will be under the bank column.
That's
While
what I
on the
did.
debit side, your transaction will be under the cash column. Simple.
That's what I did. That's what I did. That's what I
Okay,
did.
that means
So
I was
that's
the
the way
one
it
that
is.
got it wrong then, because on my debit side, I put the bank, the wait.
The
Sir,
simple
please,
thing
can
is
you go
that
over it again?
the simple thing is that the bank is giving. So since the
Yeah.
bank is the one giving, you go to the credit side of the cash book, then you credit it under the bank. Who is receiving cash? So you go to the debit side, then you record it under the cash column. Simple.
Oh, okay. Okay. Cash is receiving. We received cash. Okay. So it's under debit, under cash. Okay. Then what would the particulars be for that one? Is it still
Bank.
is it bank?
Yes.
Yes, because the money is coming from the bank.
Okay, the bank is
Mm,
God help me. Okay. Okay. I have to do the calculation again. Plus 300 plus 25. Okay. So Mr. Babajide, you said you got 377,300, right?
No, I got 386,200.
Okay. So what else again? After the contrary entry, the next one is cash sales, 20,600. Is that what you have, please?
Yes.
Okay. Then the next one is June 12.
Yes.
June 30. Cash sales, 116,000.
What about June 12th?
June 12 is in bank, which is he paid it by check, so it's bank.
Dikende.
Dknd paid his account of 89 by check.
Okay.
Yes. But you have to remove the discount, 200 naira discount away from the 8,900.
What?
Can you hear me? 200 naira discount from the 8,900. So you are recording
I can hear you guys.
8,700 actually.
Okay, so we are
8,700.
8,700.
Yes.
Okay.
So that should give you 377,300. Let me go over it again.
Can you give me the total now?
I'm going over it again. Plus 20,600. 377,300. Mr. Babajide, please confirm. This is what I'm getting for the second time again.
377.
300.
Okay.
Is that what you got?
No. So
if we posted the same thing, we should get the same figure now.
$97 plus 100,000 plus 28,000 plus 18,000 plus 60,000 plus 25,000 plus 20,600 and plus 116,000.
hold on, please.
No problem, sir.
Can we move?
Okay, yes. Okay.
Okay, so what's the difference now? We have the same difference now, right?
Yes.
Now,
what did you get as your difference?
What? Oh, sorry.
What did you get as your difference?
Hold on, please.
Because what I got on the credit side for cash is 262,800. So if we're subtracting that from 377,300, would have 114,500. Please confirm.
So now, so on the 14th of June, was the payments made to the bank or paid by cash?
Paid by cash. Yes, please.
Okay, maybe I should not delay you.
No, let's go through it together, please. On
So
the
have we not
credit
sorted
side,
that?
you only have 2 entries for cash. That's what I have on my own side. You only have 2
Are we still
entries.
on the cash or we have moved to the bank?
No, we are still on the cash. Mr. Babajide is not done yet.
On the
Okay.
okay. Wait.
On the
So
I
cash,
hope
I only have
I
2
don't
entries.
know. I didn't speak off. Okay, continue. I'm listening. Yeah.
you said that on the credit side, you have just 2 transactions for the bank,
On the cash,
just 2 transactions.
yes, June 5th, which is rent, and June 14th, which is wages. The rent is 8,800, and the
Oh, the
wages.
rent were paid to the bank.
No,
No.
rent was paid. Abi was. Where is it?
Sorry. The um the
Rent was
payment
paid by cash.
the payments made to J. Charles, H. Salami, D. Krieg, blah 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 blah. They were bank transactions.
Yes, those ones were bank transactions because they were paid by check.
Check. I need
Yeah.
to learn to pay more attention. Okay.
8,800
What I got is 400.
What I have is 114,500. You're just adding 254 plus 88. That's. Can you hear me? You're adding 254 plus 88 to get 262,800. Then if you're subtracting it from the cash on the debit side, you should have 114,500.
Yes, that's what I got now.
Okay. So to be sure that is correct, 114,500 plus 262,800 is 377,300. So sir, we're good now. We can do the bank. Hello, sir. Mr. Babajide, please, can we proceed to the bank?
Okay.
Can we proceed to the bank? Okay, yeah, give me the figure on the debit side and give me the figure on the credit side, please.
Okay. For bank on the debit, I have 40,800.
Okay. For the credit, what do you have?
9,000. Almost done, please.
Are you done?
Almost, sir. 19 and then plus 6. Okay. I think I've gotten what's up.
Have you gotten it?
On my end,
So
I'm
which side
getting
is
1
greater?
million. It is the credit side that is greater.
So that means your balance carried down will be on both sides.
On
You know, we
both
have already
sides.
put on the. Yes. You know, we first use one figure to balance the account.
Mm.
I said that one is contra entry. You understand? Can you hear me?
But it was part of the
Hello, can you hear
statement
me?
in the. Yes, we can hear you, sir.
Now, what we are saying now. So which side is greater now? You said the credit side is greater, right?
Yes, sir.
So that means for your bank column, your balance CD will be on the what, on the debit side, since your credit is greater. That means your balance carried down will be on two sides,
Yes, will be on
both
the
debit
debit
and
side.
credit.
Oh, okay.
And yes, it's possible.
Okay. So another column again, maybe June 30. Balance carried down. Sorry, this minus. And it must still balance, right?
Yes.
6
So for the discount, you will not do anything. You just put the total there. It's not
okay,
compulsory the debit and credit side of the discount balance. You don't need to balance that one. Just put total there in the line.
So, but you know, even before we realized that something was meant to be in bank, that it was meant to be in cash, you know, all that, it was still balanced first.
No,
No, it
do we
was
do anything
balanced.
like that?
Before Mr. Babajide realized the one was meant to be in cash and the other one was meant to be in bank. The both sides were
It will
balanced.
balance. We are not saying it will not balance because you already have the only thing you have is that your carry down will be different.
Yes.
So, and that is what calculation error.
So, but do they look out for that?
Now, note. No, I can mark your step one by one. All your posting is what they mark.
Yes. So if you miss anyone that's not meant to be in credit, like if you alternate it, credit and debit or cash and bank,
That is the
for
but
that
that
one.
your total. That total we are doing, they don't need it. It's what you post. Oh, they want to be sure that okay, you understand that you debit this, credit this.
Yes.
So now your carry down, when you have your carry down, listen, that your carry down on the debit side, you take it to the other side as balance brought down.
Sir, please hold on a bit. Please hold on, sir.
That will not be the next following date. Instead of that will not be July 1st. So your carry down on the other on the positive side or on the debit side will be taken to the credit side as a new date. So it will not be balance brought down. Still under the same column.
Okay, sir, please you have to repeat what you said again, please, if you don't mind. The balance that was gotten from the balance carried down on the debit side, you say we should move it to.
So you move it to the credit side. You now write July 1, balance brought down. You now still post it under the cash or bank side, whichever side. Just that figure, you post it like that. Then you do the same thing for the other one to vice versa.
So the balance carried down also on the credit side.
On the credit side, you bring it to the debit side. You write the same date, July 1st, balance brought down. They put it on the either debit or either cash or bank, wherever you are bringing it from. Why your discount, you will not do anything. Just put your total discount there.
Balance brought forward, right?
No, balance brought down, BD.
Sorry.
Is when we are now preparing another month account that we now carry that figure forward.
Balance brought forward. The balance brought down is 1,067,000. Right? Then, so on the debit side, the same thing. Balance brought forward. I'll put it in cash. That's 3,377,300. So if I got you correctly, please, the balance I got on the credit side for the balance carried down on the credit side. Balance carried down the credit side. I'll take it to the debit side.
Yes.
Is it the
So the date will
subtraction?
now change to the net
Is it the
date.
subtraction we're talking
Eh?
about? Is it the subtraction
Just
we're
the
talking
difference,
about?
that difference.
That
No,
difference.
no, that balance carried down, that difference that you use to balance it is what we are taking.
Okay.
Snap what you have and post it to the group, please. Let me see.
My work is so rough, so very, very, very rough. I mean,
So your job is to sit down again, follow my principle, redo it, and you send it to me.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand?
I will do that.
All right. And in addition to that, I will give one more assignment. So now, no joking. I'm not joking now. I've started my work. You will
Sir,
do
please
question
let
3.
me be sure I got you correctly for this balance brought down so that I can know what I'm doing
I
first.
said snap what you have.
Okay,
Snap
okay,
what
yes,
you have.
yes.
Let me see it. Snap it.
Yes.
Let me see it. So question, in addition to redoing that one, you will do question 3. Now this question 3 is very simple and technical. So you need to pay attention very well. But one of the assignments is that you use this one we just did now. You use it to answer 2-column cash book. That's assignment 1. You use this question we did now. You will use it to do 2-column cash book. Then you do question 3. So making 2 assignments.
Okay. So this question that we did now, we should use it to solve 2-column. We should record it on a 2-column cash book.
Please,
Then
wait. Always ensure that your total is in one line. This one that you're putting all the total, no. I say you should draw one line. So all your total will be on the same side. That's why I say create enough space. So your total must be on one side. As you are finished now, cash bank discount allow. You draw one line, then you put all your total there. Then the other side, you draw one line, you put your total there. Not that you'll be splitting. No. Go and check the format. You see that the total is on one line.
yes.
So your carry down will be before. That's why I said create enough space. Your carry down will be before. So your total will always be on one line on both sides.
Okay, so the balance carried down that you were talking about, I didn't know the actual figure that you said we should put.
Your balance brought forward is not 337. Is the difference, the carry down here. So that means your carry down here, you said is 64,000 something, right?
No, 114,500.
For the first one,
The first one, cash.
on the credit side.
On the credit side. Just hold on, let me go over it again.
Online class, you have to be more more faster, more smarter, more understanding, because there's no board that I'm using to do all this.
Yes. For the cash side, the difference between the both sides, debit and credit, for the cash entries is the 144,500. So you said that would be the balance carried down, right?
So when you put the 114,500, you now add it up with the remaining one. Did he give you total of 337?
Yes.
So if you give me the 3, so that means that figure is what you now bring to July 1st. Balance brought down. I did not say brought forward. I said brought down.
I brought down. I wanted to change it before I snapped it. It's
so it's not 337 again. That 377 is the total.
Okay.
Yeah. So the same thing for the other side.
Okay. So on this other side now, it will be 164,600. Okay.
Please use this question to do 2-column cash book and solve question 3 as 3-column cash book. Please, is to be submitted before the next class.
Sir, so in 2-column cash book, there's nothing like discount. So how are we now going to
There's nothing
factor
like
in?
discount. Whatever discount you calculate, you will ignore it. You will not post it anywhere. You will charge the discount, but you will not post it because there's no column to post it.
There's no column for it. Okay.
Yes. So there's nothing like carry down for discount. Just give us the total. Just put the total there, 200. Then this other side too, put the discount figure. That's all.
Okay.
I hope Mr. This thing is still there. He has gone on leave.
1,026. 3,1.
Now, by the day, are you still there or you have gone on leave?
9,199. 6, 7.
I think he has left. So,
He has left.
so yeah, so we are going to close the class here.
Okay.
You understand? Please,
Yes.
any question, anything, just send it to the group chat.